Back on the patio, we have a crowd forming right now. Lots of motorcycles getting around here, you guys. It's no secret. Ultimate Hoops is on fire. Let's talk about the Suns, speaking of fire.
Good one.
And the Lakers. Luke Witt, he's a 2012 guy, helped guide the UH men's state basketball team. Luke has the ability to fire it up, kind of like a motorcycle going from third to fourth gear. This guy can turn it up, and I'm talking about Chuck Simpson as well on this team. He's a point guard, one of the best in the league, besides Brian Munsell. And then also, it's no secret that Denver Tenbrook is the guy for the Suns. His arms are bigger than my face. He can get out there, he can dunk, he can do the thunder stomp through the lane and finish off the lane. And they're playing a real tough team, though, with the Lakers. Lawrence McKenzie, who just worked out for the Timberwolves last week and is considered potentially a prospect in the second, maybe a pickup in the offseason or a developmental league for the NBA player. He's a 25-4 guy, and Kevin Henderson also coming off for this team is a 17-5 guy from UTEP. So they've got a lot of Division I talent. And then Origin Spencer, who's silky smooth out there. He's a pass first, pull second kind of guy. And the Breedlove brothers. Jason, they call him Superman. And Henry Breedlove, one of Mary Fishback's favorite players out there because he keeps it light, but the Lakers do not. I think that this game's going to be pretty even. I'm not going to put any wagers out there at all. I think it's pretty much a flip of the coin here.
I agree. All right.
On to competitive, and who better to have with us
than Brian Munsell?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, last week in the first round of the playoffs, the Crew beat the Yankees. Now, what happened there?
I wish I knew. A couple dry periods, but I'm not going to sell the Crew short. They're a very quality team, and there's I don't feel bad about losing to a team like that. Okay,
well, I talked to the Dreyfke brothers after the game, and they seem to have the confidence going into another round of the playoffs, especially against an undefeated team like the T-Kings. Do you have predictions about this game?
I can see it going either way. I think a big key for the Crew is that Mike Robinson shows up. He wasn't there last week, and I think you saw in the All-Star game, the kid can hit from the outside, and he's a monster on the boards. I think, knowing that we've played the Timber Kings twice, I think Sean Ball is one of the wild cards there because I don't think the Crew really has someone who can match up with him. Other than that, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see how Zach Burke's thumb responds. I heard it's injured. He's not going to admit how much it hurts, but I could see it going either way. Both teams are going to bring it their all, and it'll be interesting.
All right, sounds good.
Being brothers seems to be a trend in UH. Now, I know that's not something that's just happening out of coincidence, but there's you guys as Dreyfke brothers. We talked about the Breedlove brothers. Is there something to this?
I think one of the many good things about UH Hoops is that it gives an opportunity for brothers to play. My younger brother and I never had an opportunity to play on a team because of the age difference, so it's a lot of fun for us to get out there and really get a chance to hang out and spend some time together.
That's awesome. We've seen some father and son combinations in the past, the Johnsons as well as Jim Miller and his son Brendan Seattle Miller. So, there's a lot of room, and not only is UH a family, I think you can really make it a family affair. Moving on to rec, guys. Speaking of a family affair, you used to play with one of the people from the Clippers, Josh Hennessy, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Riddlers and the Clippers game. Tell us about Josh Hennessy, because I think he's going to be the key to this game. He was gone the first time these two teams played, and the Riddlers took him by 10. Now that he comes back, what does he bring to the team?
Other than about 20-some points a game, I mean, he's a pretty big cog in that machine. Ever since I've known Josh, which was 6th grade on, got a great lefty stroke from outside.
Right.
He can fill it up, can also rebound and mix it up down low. But, I mean, he brings a whole lot to the table. I mean, I wouldn't even compare the first two games, or the first game, I didn't see it, but it's a whole new game if Josh is involved.
Well, and if he's hitting his shots, the Clippers are definitely one of the toughest teams to beat. Now, you guys knew each other from playing back in high school, correct?
That's correct.
All right. So some things have changed back then, but you guys are definitely two of the most talked about and have the most athletic prowess in the league. So, you know him, and I guess bringing Josh in that mix and knowing that the Riddlers are a real up-and-down team, who do you think is going to win this game?
It's tough. I have a lot of respect for Nick Rell, too. He's another player that I knew growing up, and I really don't want to make a prediction since I haven't seen either team play, but from what I've heard on the network, flip a coin.
Right.
Flip a coin.
Got a lot of that going on this week.
Yes.
Speaking of flip a coin, let's turn a page, guys. Thanks for tuning into this segment, and now we're going to move on with the show.